My name is Ifeoma. I have 3 children. I'm from Enugu State and I'm based in Lagos. I'm here for the community service, but before that, I want to talk about the case that caused the community service. I had issue in 2020, but the issue started in 2019. My daughter had issue. She had attack. So from the attack, I carried the girl, go many places. On the process, I meet one pastor called Pastor Obinna Bright Ibekwe. So the pastor promised me that what is happened to my daughter is not ordinary, that it's a spiritual attack. So he promised me that I should give him 14 days, that the girl will be okay, because the girl is still a virgin. So I give him the trial because I've already go many places and no one work. So, but as in God may doing it, the 14 days that the man gave me, my daughter do okay. So after then, we started going his ministry, because the man is a pastor. We started going his ministry. So as we're going in the ministry, the man is telling me that I should not allow my daughter to lose her virginity, because if she do, that she's going to die. So every day I will call that my daughter, sit her down, giving her advice, begging her to keep her virginity to avoid that she died. So before you know it, COVID-19 started. They closed markets, because I'm doing business then. They closed markets, closed everything, even church. So the man come to my house that day, tell me that I should follow him to Yanapaja. Say we are going one family prayer like that, because each time that we follow him go the family prayer, he will give us something. So I tell him that I will not be able to follow him to go that day. I've already prepared my business something, that he not give me the information in time. Then I tell my son to follow him. My son said no, he will not go because he is reading his book because of WAEC. Then I don't get any other option than tell my daughter to follow him and go that. My daughter will not give me any excuse, because she just come out for the attack that time. I begged the pastor to help me. If after the prayer, that she should help me and carry him come back home, because we have already there like family people. I just take the man as in my spiritual father, because what God used him to do for my daughter. So he promised me that he will bring him back. So that day in the morning, I just prepare for my market. The man carry my daughter come back. As he carry my daughter come back, the next thing the girl started shivering. I asked my daughter, Miss Soma, what is going on? What is happening to you? He said, Mommy, give me pad. I said, why? Why giving you pad? He said that the pastor told me that her period come out for church. I said, no, it's not possible, because that me and my daughter used to see period at the same time. We have already seen our period. So Miss Soma, tell me what is going on. He said, Mommy, that you don't know that the period just come out. The girl not tell me anything. I just go give her pad, go buy medicine, give her, carry my market to go. By then the pastor don't go his house. As I come back, because the thing is happening during Easter time. Easter Monday. One woman called me, our member for the church. So that woman, my sister that living with me, is working for the woman. He said that I should come. I go answer the woman. So the woman asked me, where my daughter? go yesterday night. I said that he go prayer with the Pastor Obinna, because the woman and the Pastor Obinna is living the same compound. He said that I should go and ask my daughter where Obinna carry her go. I said, okay, what is happening? Tell me the truth. Just tell me the reason why he called me. So the woman no one open up. I said, tell me now, Shebi now you call me. I'm not a small pikin like that again. Tell me anything that happened, just tell me. So the woman started telling me that pastor raped my daughter. So my daughter cried, but nobody, see help. So she said I should go and ask my daughter. And the pastor using my sister that living with me. I said it's a lie. As I went home, I reached my house. I called my daughter. I called Mesoma come. By then, my brother called my house. So, and then my sister there in my house. I called Mesoma, I called all of them. I started asking my daughter question. The girl started crying. My sister started crying, all of them. Two of them started crying. I said, I don't understand. Tell me why you two of them are crying. My daughter told me that Pastor Obinna rape her. That they don't go any vigil, they don't go any prayer. As they reach Ajambade, Pastor tell her that she will follow her to his house, that she wants to go and change clothes, that junior pastors are going to be there before him. So she followed him to his house. As they reached the house, the pastor lie down for bed and sleep. So she sit down, carry one book that is there and start reading. The times, as he reach a check time no day again. He go wake the pastor up, tell him that there is no time again. Let them be going the prayer. He said that time no day again. They will not go again. So the pastor tell me some according to her to come and lie down for bed. The girl said no, that she will not lie down for bed. Let her come escort her to her house. But the pastor said there is no time again. Okay, he will come down for bed and lie down for floor so that the Mesoma will cram bed. So that's how he deceived the girl. The girl crammed the bed and sleep before he come meet the girl, force the girl, rape her. So as she's telling me all this story, in fact, not me day again, because the pastor already tell me that any day that the girl lose her virginity, that she's going to die. Because first of all, he tell me that his papa, his father used to do that is doing her the sickness that is doing her. So he said that any day that the girl lose her virginity, that she's going to die. So as in, immediately I confirmed that it's true that the girl have already lost the virginity. Not me day again. Once I shout, my neighbors, because I'm public here that they live, my neighbors, they come inside, they ask me, what happened? So I started telling them. Immediately the man come, that pastor, he called for phone, say, Auntie their house. I said yes. He said that he's coming, may we do Easter. I said okay, no problem. I just pretend. I said okay, no problem. He come my house. I started asking him, this thing I'm hearing now, is it true? He started begging me, say, Auntie, it's devil. Say it's devil. I say, which kind devil? Immediately I just ask him the question. My neighbors started beating him. Even they beat me, John, where they beg them to. I don't want me to beat. I won't handle him to police. Let them not beat him. I don't want them to beat him. In fact, everywhere full for our compound, neighbors, all the streets, everywhere full. So my children know that around. My son know that around, and my brother no dey around. They go stood on that day. So as the thing dey happen, I call them say make una come back see wetin dey happen for house. As they come back, before they come back, they don't beat the man. Then I call the church people, their fellow pastors. As they come my house, they come they beg me say, man, no carry the man go police. That if I carry the man go police, they will close their ministry. I said, okay, no problem, because they wound him for here. As the blood they come out, I said, man, carry him go hospital first, so that they go treat the wound. I find Keke, carry him to Goodness Hospital. So the doctor started treating him. So the doctor tell me that he will not go that day. I said, no problem. The doctor started treating him. I tell my brother to stay with him. Let me go and run around and find money that we used and paid for the hospital treatment. So I reached house that morning. I do tea, buy bread, give my son. Tell my son to go and give them for the hospital. The Obinna and my brother. So my son carried the tea, go there. The Obinna drink the tea, chop the bread with my brother. So immediately I say, my go bath. So as I tie my lapa to come outside, police come knock my door. But God helped me. Because I first go to the police station before I come back house. They asked me where the man, they are telling that he's in the hospital. I just want to come and arrange this, as in complain, before I come back, before police come back, the people, I don't know who called their family, before their family come, carry police come and arrest me.
So my name is Stanley Chibuzo. I'm from Enugu State and I'm based in Lagos. So that day, that 5th day, my mother called me because we were not around. I went out with my cousin brother to the studio to make some music because he does music. You get, so then I was still a student of SS3, preparing for my WAEC then. So when she called, she told me that I should leave whatever we're doing where we are and start coming back home, that there was a problem. You understand? So when we got home, we saw that the man was already being beaten up by more like people in the compound and streets. You get, so we tried calming things down because normally after hearing what happened, we were really annoyed, but he has already been beaten up already, so nothing we could do. You get, so my cousin brother used his phone, checked his, because it was a button phone, checked his call log and saw a contact that he saved with my brother. So he called the number and the person picked. So he had to tell the person that he should start coming to social location, that see what his brother is already into. You get, so we're waiting for the person to come, but the person did not come. You get, then later the pastors, them say his fellow pastors came along. They came around, so we explained everything that happened, everything that he did to my sister, to them, and they were like begging us that we shouldn't escalate things. We told them that we will report to the station, to the police about what the man did, and I told her that we should we should not like tell the police about it, because if we do so, the church will end. You get, and they don't want the church to end like that. My mama said, okay, no problem. You get, so when they left, you understand, looking at how injured he was due to the beating, we had, out of our own good hearts, we took him to the hospital by ourselves, made some payments and asked them to start treating him. You get, so after they started some treatment on him due to the bruises that he sustained, we left my cousin sister there with him to take care of him, to look after him in the hospital while we went back home. We went back home with my mommy. Yeah, so early in the morning the next day, we were called, my cousin sister, the one who was in the hospital with the man, called us that we should come and join her and me. So we went there with some food to give to the man. I and my cousin brother went to the hospital, leaving just my mama and my siblings at home. That's my junior sister, the one who was raped and defiled, yes. So leaving just her and my mommy and my small brother at home. So we got to the hospital, gave the man the food we brought, he ate. So we were there, and I got a call from the compound where we live that police just came around and arrested my mother and my junior sister. So now it was only my younger brother that was left at home. Yeah, so I and my cousin brother then left the hospital instantly with my cousin sister as well, trying to rush to the station or even the compound to know what the problem was. So we're like trying to come out of the hospital gates, and we're double crossed by the bus, you understand? And it was the policemen, and that was to go inside, like you should go inside the motor, inside the bus per se. So when we go to the station, I saw my mom, I saw my sister. They were already crying. My mom was crying so badly, like I felt bad, like what happened? Because I don't know, at that point I was still confused why she was arrested and why me too was also arrested. That was when I was not seeing one man pointing at us, like, see, like they are the one. I was like, they're the one that did what? What happened? No one explained anything to me. They said, Shebi, now we won't kill the pastor. I was like, how? So we're taken to the cell. Then the next, and statement was made. Although then the next day they came again and brought us out of the cell, took us to the DPO's office. And in our presence, they were promising the DPO heaven and earth. They were telling the DPO that he don't worry, that they will change his fridge, that they will change his TV, that they will renovate his office. There was no one there to speak for us. There was no one there to talk for us. So they had to use these things against us, and the DPO wrote some things on paper and gave us what's it called, attempt murder. That was the first case they laid against us. You understand? So then after 3 days in the station, we were transferred to Panti, State CID at Yaba. Yeah, so at that Panti we stayed about 6 months there. About 6 months there, but the experience there was really, really bad and awful, I swear to God. Like in a cell we were about 116 people, and sometimes above that number in one cell. So the female cell is close to the male cell. So sometimes I have the chance to go close to the door and see my mommy in the other cell. She would be crying always. She was always crying, and normally I don't like seeing my mommy cry. Because for crying out loud, this woman didn't do anything. She gave birth to the daughter, like she gave birth to the girl that was raped. So I didn't see any reason why she should be arrested. Even I didn't see any reason, but it's happened and we faced it the way we see it, because there was no help from anywhere. No one was there to assist us. Even my dad was not around then. My dad traveled during that coronavirus time, and because the road was blocked, like they stopped movement in the stand at that time. So he was not able to travel from east to come back to Lagos for the case on time. So that was just it. So after staying in the Manti, experiencing many things like hunger. It's a lot, but we thank God for everything. Thank God for life. Thank God for the whole thing. You understand? So there we were taken to courts like about 2 times while still in Panti for that attempt murder. Yeah, so we were taken to Yaba court, and there the magistrate there at low court gave us bail, because they said the case was a bailable offense. So we started making calls, calling people that we had the numbers off head, because our phones weren't given to us. The only people we were able to call with, the only people we were able to call were people that had their numbers on our head. You understand? So we called, and some money were raised for the bail. And that day we were really happy that we were going to go home, because like we perfected every bail and shorties were provided for us. The day we were supposed to go home, we were called out, and we were really happy that we were going home that day from the cell. And when we got to the IPO's office, the news he gave to us was that he just received a call now from the hospital that the man just died. I was like, how come? How will the man die? And it's not that particular day that we were supposed to go home. How come? He said that he does not know, but he just received a call now that a man just died in the hospital. We were thinking that we were going to go home that day, but we didn't go. Instead, they took us back to the courts and changed the case from attempt murder to murder case. And that was where the whole thing started. And unbelievable to us. Like, we didn't believe that we would last, like we stay too long in that case, because for crying out loud, I was still a minor then, 16 years of age. You get, I never planned that I will have that experience, because then that was when I was about writing my senior WAEC. The case made me, I lost my senior WAEC examination. I didn't write it after paying for the WAEC and attending lessons. I didn't go for the examination. I lost that. That was about, like, we already spent like 3 months in Kwanti already. You get, so when they brought the news about the man's demise, you get, so they had to release my sister. They had to let her go. Then I think my sister was about 13 years of age then, and she was with us in that cell for that period of time. So they let her go after 3 months. Yes, so we were now transferred to Kirikiri Maximum Center. I and my cousin brother. You get, so, but like before we transferred, we stayed like extra 3 months again in Kwanti. So making a total of about 6 months that we stayed in Kwanti. You get, so we're not taken to we're taken to Kwanti to Kirikiri Maximum. I and my cousin brother. Then they said that we're minors, that we couldn't stay in that place because of our age. Yeah, so they had to take us to Oregun at Ogun State Children's Home. Yeah, so but when we got there, they said that their space is already choked up, that there's no space for us to stay there. Then I had to take us back to Kirikiri, and they accepted us. So we were underaged and taken to prison. You understand? So we stayed in prison. Everything in total was like about 3 years. So you understand? So we stayed in prison for 3 years for that case. So then when we got to we were going to court from the prison. We're going to court from the prison. We're given adjournment dates, and most times when we go to court, we hear that judge was not on seat. Sometimes the court will not sit. Sometimes the prosecutors might not come. Sometimes, like, we'll just go and, we're going to court and going back to the prison, to and fro. You get, so until the day for the judgment. By God's grace, we were discharged and acquitted for the murder case, because later, like, there was a time they changed the case from DPP to manslaughter. Yes, so we were discharged and acquitted for that, and then they gave us a 1-year community service.
My name is Wodo Oluebube, and I'm a music artist. How I get into this case, how the case started, is that I came from Enugu to Lagos after my concert in Enugu. So, and why I came to Lagos is that I have an interview for a record label offer. So that was what brought me to Lagos. And before I came, one of my friends asked me, because he's the one that bring the opportunity, said that he has the record label contacts, that I should make a choice. I said, okay, let me go for the one in Lagos, that I have a friend here. So when I call my friend, say, Brown, I want to come to Lagos, see what I want to do, so what's my plan. If he's okay, I should come. When I enter Lagos, I should call him, that he'll come and pick me up. But probably, when the incident happened, we are not around, me and my cousin Stanley, we are not in the house. So, but when they call me on phone, I'm in the studio. People will take me to one studio that he knows, because I cannot just stay like that in the house. So I have to be going off to studio and coming back and go around and see things and see people. So that day I was in the studio, and mommy called, say, push you. And her voice was sounding like she's crying. So we have to leave everything that we are doing and rush down to the house. So when we come back, we see people crowd, and mommy was crying. So what will happen now? She said that pastor raped our sister. I said, our sister? Because we were around that day that he came to take me somewhere for a night vigil. So we doesn't know that he have another intention. So we are surprised. But seeing the man is in another condition. He has already been beat by people because what he did. So we now try to know way out because all of us were confused at that point. So, and I'm the one who broke his phone because I see his phone there, searched him and see phone and call his brother. Because I was going through his contact, I see my brother, so I now call the man. Say, come and see what your brother did. So I give him the address of this. I'm not around when the stuff happened, but when mom called me on phone, I was in the studio with my brother. So her voice was not good at all. She was like crying. So we now leave everything that we are doing and rush down to the house. When we were coming inside, we saw crowd everywhere. So we run close to the place. I see that pastor is on the floor and mommy is crying, sitting at the front of the compound. So, and now, first of all, because they have already beaten the man, we don't have anything to do again. So, another reason I should check how to contact the people, his pastor's people. So, and I check his pocket, I see his phone, go through the contact and see where I write my brother. And I call the man. So come and see what your brother did. He's here unconscious. And they should come. So before they are delaying, they have not come for something like 1 hour, 30 minutes. So we have to take the man to hospital for the treatment. Let them treat him first before any other thing. So I was in the hospital with the man while mommy and everybody go away because we take cards and admit the man. We paid 5,000 naira for the admitting. If we buy the card first before pay money for the treatment. So I stayed in the hospital with the man. So in the morning, I went to mommy called me, so I should come and take some tea so I will eat. So when I bring the tea, we ate it together. After eating the tea, drinking the tea and eating the bread. So for some time, the brother and the police now came inside and arrested me with my brothers because they bring them along also. That's how we started the journey of the case. So when they took me to the station, they collected all the things I had because I was wearing and watch because I'm just like an artist also. They collected all my belongings, but they did not collect my phone. I was wearing a short combat. They were interested in what I wear, the one they see, but they did not search me to know whether I have phone. So I took the phone to the cell and I started making calls, calling people I know to come and help us. But nobody answered. So when they came to the police station, they now bring us one by one upstairs to admit that we beat the man. So when they call me, the DPO is there and the brother of the family of the pastor. They're now telling me that I should say that we beat the man, even in the writing. I should admit that we beat the man. And the brother was telling the DPO that he will come and change his television and also furnish the office because that DPO was appointed that time, that week. So I don't know whether they are trying to buy the man's mind or they know for a long time, I don't know, but that's what he was saying. That you come and renovate some things in the office. And the man said that we will suffer in that case. That will take us where we will not even come outside again. So many words which he said. I was telling my God that I will not die in this case. My first week of coming to Lagos, I now started having issues like this. For my life, I have not even entered police station before. For me to enter, and I enter inside prison. So when they took me down, the first man that the arrest inside the place is the one that give us food for the first time. He now answered our problem. I want to bring us, not tell the man. So the man is okay. And they did his bail. He now left, coming back, bring food for us. So he's the one bringing food for us for that time. After 3 days, they take us from that place to Banti, where we stayed for 6 months for Banti. Even the prosecutor were asking us to bring 500,000 so that they would discharge the case that place. But we don't have any such amount of money. The first court that we attended, the first court, they sentenced us straight in that magistrate court. But the lawyer that saw us outside when we came inside, we don't know the man. He now asked us what because we are treated that even if you show yourself, you say what these children and mommy do, why they bring them, because we are too small then. So the lawyer now asked us some things, we answered. When they asked us that whether we are guilty or not guilty, they don't even ask us that one. Just to read the sentence. The man now stand up and say, no, my lord, you're supposed to ask us whether guilty or not guilty. So they now start the charges, they start to read the thing again, the charges, and ask us to say we are not guilty. But they give us bail that day, 50,000 naira per bail, 3 of us together. And I'm the one who make call my friend. He now send the money to prepare that bail. And some of the people that came for us that day stand for us, now prepare the bail. They are supposed to allow us to go. The prosecutor and our IPO said that they have some things to go. They first asked me, how did I pay the fine? Like, how did I meet up to pay that stuff? And someone called him, one general that from my side in Enugu. The man called, say whether they should. The man is the one that sent the money for that bill. So the guy asked me, I thought you said people don't have somebody, but they can't give you pay. They perfect it. It's up. I said, I don't know. He now mentioned the man's name, Ikechukwu. I said, yes, I know the man. So he sends so money for this bill. They have already done it, but we have to go back to Banti to clear some file before we leave. Yeah, we are happy. When we arrived to Banti, they said you should sit down outside. The next thing they said that you cannot go that time, that you should go inside the cell for the next day, for them to finish the file, this thing. So the next day, they bring us outside, tell us that the man is dead. They went to confirm the man health before they will leave us, but they found out that the man is dead. Say, of us started crying. So what is all this? Now that we're supposed to go, they told us that the man is dead, suddenly like that. And they changed our case to murder. They changed our case to murder. And they put us inside prison back. When they put us back, the things how they leave my sister herself was God's work, because when they bring us outside to just count the cell, everybody, they now see the small girl. The man say, who keep this girl here for this, inside this those criminals or something like that. They now say that the girl has case with the family. So they say, the man said that you don't want to see this girl here any longer. This meaning they should take the girl out of the gates. That's how my sister left. Then I called somebody to come and pick her up. My cousin sister. So these things we are going on. One guy inside our cell now said that he wants to get us out of the case. He's the one that called the first lawyer and paid her. the woman now started going for our case because we just stayed there helplessly. Nobody is calling for us. Nobody is checking on us. So that's how we started going out for court again. So they put us for high court for high court for Island. They used to take us with Black Maria with others. So that's how we started going to court for the high court. So I lost everything. I did not meet up again for so long. My music career died, which is I've suffered. I don't have a father, I don't have a mother. They first took us to prison for remanding. Yes, they rejected us for the first time. Said no, we can't stay here. So they took us back and put my mom, that's my brother's mom, inside the female prison. And they took me and stand it back to Banting. When they took us back there, we stayed there for 1 month again. But I don't know whether they change our age and take us back. They accept us. When they accept us, thank God for favor that He gives us inside the prison. Because anywhere we enter like this, people will start asking, what will you do? And if they hear our case, they will start helping us instantly because they are not happy with the issues at all. So they put us inside cell. And people in the prison are the one feeding us, giving us clothes. They not allow even others. Inside prison, they have the bad side, they have the good side. Anyone you want to follow, we follow there. So the good ones, they guided us, and we are going to church, looking for a way to go out and looking for a way to have to be useful to ourselves. I don't used to go to school because I don't, even outside I did not go to school. I don't have the opportunity. But I don't used to write my song. But I have songs. That one is a gift from God. So what I did there is every time I used to serve some of the Oga there so I can see food and eat. So in the evening I would bring food for me and my brother. So before somebody now took him again, that place now serving another person. That's how we survive. So when we are in prison, my brother is going. He went to school. He went to register for school there. If I just wake up, I bath, I take my bath, I go to that lodge, the other side, and do some things, wash his clothes, serve him food, wash plates, and do other things like that. I come down to church. I will stay inside church and be having some inspirations. I'll be singing. That's how I spend my time. When I sing, sometimes if I'm singing, my brother will come. I will not even know that he will be the one writing those songs down.
So as for me, what I gain for the community service is that I learn a lot of things. The things I learn is that for this case now, as in for person to take law into her hand or his hand is not good. Although I did not take law into my hand, but For now, if I see where they gather, as in making noise, I will not even near there. Anything quarrel, anything about anything violent, I will not even there among of it at all, because I have seen a lot of things for this case and this community service. Community service is not easy. It's not easy for me. It's not easy for us at all, because the kind of work that we used to do there is not small picking work. So I no pray for my life again to see that such a thing again. I've already learned my lesson for the community service. Teach me a lot of things. I used to go the community service every Tuesday. So each day that we go there, depending work they will show, there will be the one that will show us what to work. In fact, mostly in a cutting glass, they will show us the portion that will cut, give us the time that we'll spend there before we go. Sometimes they will bring clothes, as in all these people that is there. They will pack their clothes come outside. I will be washing, doing a lot of things for there. So I've already suffered for them. It's not easy. I don't pray for my life to see that kind of thing again.
Yeah, so as I said earlier, I wasn't able to write my WAEC due to the case, because I was arrested while my mates, my fellow students, they did their WAEC, so I didn't write my WAEC. But when I got to the prison, I discovered that there was a school in there, National Open University and stuff like that. So I had to go and make inquiries, and I found out that they had SSC, like secondary school there, and I had to enroll back as SS1 student inside the prison, and I attended classes till I wrote GCE inside the prison. So I was a science student while I was outside here in my school. I was a science student before I got arrested for the case, and I've always wanted to be I've always wanted to study science, like engineering course in school. You get, but when I got there, I discovered that there was no facility for science, like there was no active laboratory and stuff like that, and I didn't want to just, because of that reason, stay back. You get, I just had to switch to art there, because art was the mostly available department there, because there was a what's it called, a library there. You get, so I would always go to the library while I switched to art. You get, so there I wrote GCE in the prison. Within those times, I wasn't just idle. I went to learn a craft. I went to learn handwork. I first went to learn this automobile engineering, this motor conversion, car conversion from right hand side to left hand side. Yeah. So about community service, I would say this community service stuff is just like for you to know, like to feel remorse of maybe what they said you did. You get, so community service is not a bad thing. It helps us stay, like, it helps us know that there are certain things to do. There are certain ways to handle certain issues. You shouldn't act with anger. Community service has taught me to be patient in life and endure, be able to control my anger. Although the case were alleged to be the one who beat the man, but it was just the mob who did the whole beating, and we came in the midst of everything. But I learned endurance. I learned how to stay calm in certain conditions. You understand? So that's just it. It has all been good.
In community service, we learn endurance and learn how to relate with people, even in the hardship. When you are passing through what you're not supposed to pass, you have to control yourself and stay. Don't let them to know the inside of you. Like, you cannot allow anybody to know what you are passing through in that process, but you have to complete compose and do what you're supposed to do.